As the Kuwait National Fund for SMEs Development, one of the main tasks that we're focusing on is developing or creating the ecosystem that supports entrepreneurs and their efforts. That has a lot of parts or components to it that involves both the private and the public sectors, and developing that and getting everyone on the same page to developing is challenging, but this is why we need all stakeholders to be involved. The equivalent of the Kuwait National Fund for SMEs Development in other countries actually involves 4 or 5 different government entities, one for financing, one for business support and so forth. Here we are the first comprehensive entity to do that with law, and other Gulf countries have already started communicating with us because they would like to imitate the model. So this is very exciting at the micro level, but the impact will be longer term to see. Data in general was limited, but at the end of the day we had to focus on certain industries. An obvious one was information technology. It has a shorter or an easier life cycle to deal with. We have a lot of people in fashion, we have a lot of people in architecture and internal design, we have a lot of people in TV production, and we need to support them, and we need to bring back those industries to be focused in Kuwait. Owning a small business, which typically historically we thought of, is very different from being an entrepreneur or want to be an entrepreneur. You have to keep in mind a couple of things. One of them, your willingness to take risk. We as government entity now are supporting you, we are with you to do that, but we cannot do it alone. At the end of the day, the entrepreneur themselves have to be willing, they have to be original, and by definition, if you're original, you are venturing into a new area and therefore you're taking risk. Number 2, you have to keep in mind the lifestyle that comes with being an entrepreneur. It's very difficult. You may spend 12 hours, 15 hours at your work developing your ideas, talking to people and so forth. And with that, also the idea, you have to be ready to adjust it as you go forward and change it, to adapt, to find your market, the right niche and so forth. And finally, after all of that, you need to do it yourself. As a government entity, there is a limited amount of support or facilitation we can provide. The rest is all you. So now we're with you, but you have to lead the way.